Firstly, I'd like to say welcome to you all tonight. We're so happy that you're all been able to come here tonight, to be able to join with us as we're launching Healthcare Industries. Now, Healthcare Industries has been many, many years in the making. It's probably been about 7 years in the making. It started, I guess, with a passion that I had to help women to be able to get the most out of life. And I had been working in the fitness industry for probably about 5 years in the gym system. And when I was doing that, I found a lot of women were searching for that additional help to be able to, they knew they had to look good, they knew they had to lift weights, they knew they had to do a lot more than what they were getting out of the gyms, and was seeking that extra thing with personal training but didn't want to pay the price of personal training. So that led me to develop Health Guru boot camps, and that's where the journey began. And it started off with me teaching one boot camp at my children's school, and it has led, here we are 7 years later, with a room full of people being able to celebrate the launch of this new business. Now, Health Guru Industries has developed not just the boot camp brand, but we've also developed 2 additional brands. One of them is FitMind. Now, FitMind came out of the development of, basically came out of where my boot campers, some of them were struggling with getting out of bed in the morning, eating the right food, or they were self-sabotaging themselves. So that's where I talked to my friend Stuart Walter and asked Stuart, who is Australia's leading sports hypnotherapist who works with world champions, asked him to help me develop a product that I would be able to have my boot campers use to be able to help them get their minds in the right place for exercise and nutrition. And so from that development of that program, we've had great success with FitMind, and it has now sprung we're about to launch about another 6 different programs with FitMind. That also encompasses business, money, study. We've got a program we're about to release, which is a study program, which helps students, especially in years 10 to 12, to be able to maximise their schooling and be able to help them to achieve great results. And Stuart's had wonderful results with that program. Now, also from that, we've also led, I had a lot of women ask me, so you've done these 2 businesses, you've had great success, you've won awards, so how can I build a business like what you've built? And it was from this that I started helping other women to be able to find their passions and help them to be able to develop businesses that they love. And that's where my signature brand with Mireille and Building a Business That You Love came from. And what I do with that is I help women to be able to find out what they love doing and to be able to create a business around their family and around doing the things that they love. And I can tell you, I have definitely done that. And I've started my businesses with my baby sitting on my knee as I was trying to do customer service, look after clients, and then going out in the morning and doing boot camps while my husband stayed at home looking after the kids. And I know that if I can do it, then anyone else can as well. So there are 3 brands, and I hope that the video was able to show you a little bit more about what we're developing. Now, from this passion and this desire to help women to build a business that they love, has led to the development of a business, Health Guru Industries. Now, Shannon and I have always had, especially me, I've always had a very big vision for my business. From the day I started my first boot camp 7 years ago, I never thought of it as a business where it was just me teaching at my children's local school. I had visions from day one that this would be a company that would touch people's lives all over Australia. And after meeting my business mentor, Marty Morris, who you'll hear from shortly, I realised that my vision is too limited. Now with Health Guru Industries, not only do we have plans to be able to have this as a nationwide business, but we're also planning an international growth as well. And a lot sooner than I actually anticipated. We're actually launching Health Guru in Perth in January. So very quickly, this is growing probably faster than I ever anticipated. And it's with the help of a wonderful team of people that has enabled me to do this. Now, I'd like to introduce my team to you all, because without them, I can't do any of this. And I'd firstly like to introduce our Chief of Operations, our COO, which is Shannon Ryan, my partner in crime and husband. Now, without Shannon, I would not have been able to do any of this, because Shannon was there when I would get up at 5 a.m. to go and teach boot camps, and he'd look after the kids. He was there to make dinners while I was rushing out to teach boot camps again at night. He's also been there helping me with business structure and is the financial and organisational person behind Health Guru. So without Shannon, I couldn't do anything. So I'm thankful to him. Now, the next person I'd like to introduce is the Director in Fit Mind, and is also the CEO of Global Mind Mastery, which is a sister company with Health Guru. And Stuart Walter is Australia's leading sports hypnotherapist. He has worked with 26 world champions, including Brittany Broban, who won the silver medal at the London Olympics for diving. So he's there. He's the secret sauce that they've all got behind the scenes. So Stuart has helped us to be able to develop Fit Mind, and he also has his own wonderful brand, Global Mind Mastery. So welcome, Stuart. Now, as you know, with a business, you can't do anything without having someone behind the scenes really helping you drive all the customer support, all the things that you need to do to get a business running. So this person's like my right arm, and my Chief Administrative Officer, Jodie Cartonet. Without Jodie, again, I couldn't really do anything because Jodie's there helping get everything sorted. Now, my wonderful team of agents. Now, we have an agency system, which a lot of you probably are not familiar with, and I'm happy to tell you a little bit more about it. An agency system, as opposed to a franchise, it enables people to be able to work within the business and to be able to help develop and grow their own businesses. And an agent is, we work together as a team and they're able to have their own business. So I'm about to introduce you a wonderful team of agents that we have, and like I said, it's growing so fast that in the last week we've actually signed another 4 agents on board. So here is my team. We've got Jodie Cottrell. Now Jodie started with us 6 years ago, and Jodie actually came as a client, and for 3 years she was a client with us before Jodie got her qualifications, and now is our awesome trainer at Varsity Lake. So Jodie is a very vital member of our team. I'd also like to welcome Adam Mancy. Adam is our agent out of the Varsity Lakes. He's also in Varsity Lakes and also looks after the Varsity PM. And he's also going to be instrumental with his brother-in-law Jolan in opening up Perth for us in January. So Adam, welcome. I'd also like to welcome Elka Robertson. Elka's our Clover Hill boot camp agent, and she's helping us to be able to grow our Clover Hill, and she's taken over. I actually started Clover Hill as my first boot camp, so Elka's taken over that role. So welcome, Elka. Now we're starting to get a bit tight on the stage already, aren't we? We also have Rochelle Paniora. Now Rochelle's just started with us as an agent, and she'll be opening up her boot camps in about 3 or 4 weeks' time over at Palm Beach. So if any of you here are from Palm Beach, we'll have some wonderful boot camps down at Palm Beach shortly. I'd also like to welcome Peter McConnell. Peter McConnell has just come on as a team member for us, and Peter is going to be our corporate fitness specialist. So for any of you looking for a corporate fitness program in your business, Peter's your man. So welcome to Peter. And I'd also like to welcome our newest agent, actually our second newest agent, who's going to help me with the Mireille Ryan brand. And just so you know, next year in September, we're going to be holding a Women Entrepreneur Conference at the Gold Coast Convention Centre. We're expecting about 300 women there. And as you'd imagine, an event, I mean, just planning tonight showed me how much goes into an event. So to have 300 women coming over a 2-day weekend plus gala dinner, I'm going to need a lot of help. And this is where my agent, Corinne Woods, is going to come in. So come on in, Corinne. So like I said, it is a team of people that allows us to have such a wonderful business. And without these people, it wouldn't be possible. Now, there's also a lot of other people who have contributed to the success of tonight, and I'd like to say a big thank you to them. Now, I'd like to obviously thank Southport Yacht Club for allowing us to come here tonight. Don't you agree it's a great venue? Really nice venue, so we're thankful for all their help. Aerial Artistry. Don't you wish you could have strength like them? Now, tonight's theme was about balance and about being healthy. So if you're wondering why we have a dry bar, we're having a dry night. That's going along with that theme of being healthy. And the acrobats are about balance. So that's why we've got that tying into the theme of tonight. Now I'd also like to thank Taylor Dixon. Taylor is our events manager tonight, and he's over behind the bar, and he's our audio-visual guru. So I tell you, we need him when we're trying to set up PowerPoints and microphones and music. We couldn't have done it without Taylor. I also wanted to thank people who have flown in to come to tonight's event. Now I'd like to say a big thank you to my father, who's flown in from Sydney to be here tonight, and also to my mother-in-law, who's flown. They're both flown in from Sydney, so that really means a lot to us that they've been able to come and join us tonight. And I also wanted to say a big thank you to my beautiful coaching client, Sonia Osborne, who's flown in from Adelaide tonight to come and join us. And also another coaching client, Annalise, who's come from Sydney as well. Now, as you can see, we've got our wonderful business brands, wonderful logos that take a lot of thought to be able to have those developed. Now, you might not realise how much time actually goes in to developing a logo and all the taglines that go with them, but they wouldn't be there, they wouldn't look as good if it wasn't for this person. And Janine Grigg, Janine over here, Janine is the master behind all our banners, all our logos, all our flyers. So if anyone needs a good graphic artist, come and see me, I'll put you on to Janine. Now, I also wanted to thank our associate partners who are here tonight. We've got MMI, we've also got T3 and the A Firm. So they're wonderful companies. MMI was building, with helping you with your business strategies and helping you to get your finances sorted. They have a lot of different products. So MMI, if you need help, that's a good person, great company to talk with. Annette in the A Firm. And that Annette has been my accountant for I don't know how many years, many years. So if you're looking for a great accountant, Annette is a wonderful accountant and the A Firm to work with. And also T3, if you're looking for recruitment services, T3 is another great company to work with. Now, thank you so much everybody for coming tonight. I'd like to actually hand the time over to my mentor, Marty Morris. Now, Marty came into our life about November last year. Now, Shannon and I always had big dreams and big goals, but didn't know how to turn it into something that was with the, I guess, in the structure that we needed to be able to get it to be at least nationwide. And it was with Marty that we've been able to do this. So I'd like to welcome Marty Morris to the stage. And yeah, like I said, this wouldn't be possible without Marty.